Hello everyone, Dependent Quarter here, and today I have a review video for you. And the picks that you have in front of you are Moki picks. I have got them for 4 months now, a little bit more actually, 4 months and a few days. And ever since I got them, I wanted to make the review, but I decided to give myself enough time to pick locks with them, to get a good feel with them, to be able to compare them. And what I have today is my honest opinion of these picks. I am not sponsored by Moki. He's not giving me anything to say this or anything like that. It's just my honest opinion and how I feel about those Moki picks. So what I got from him, my order was absolutely every single hook profile that he has, one of each, and the all cabas are beautiful or a cup HPC picks. So this is what I originally ordered, and Moki was generous enough to actually gift me a bunch of scales and also a spare set of the cup picks. So let me show them to you. I haven't opened them yet, but these are the spares. That's how they come, and you can put your handles on. So yeah, I have handles for the cup picks, they're the fatter ones, and I have scales for the normal hooks. But as you can see, all of them don't have handles, and there is a reason for that. Unlike most people, I actually like my hooks this way. I get better feedback, I have very good feel for them in my hand. I like that the handles are pretty large and I can like hold them with my whole hand, so I get very good feedback. I usually hold my hooks like this and I have very good feedback. Another thing you may have noticed already is that actually every single hook has a spare tip. So what happens when you break your pick from too much abusing or picking the wording, happens to everyone. When it breaks, you can actually bend this piece of metal and snap it, and you have your new pick, which is the same profile. And I think because I actually never used the scales until now, I just don't like the feel of them. It's personal preference, and I'll mention this again. Moki was kind enough to give them to me. I didn't order them. Look how many he gifted me. That's for 1, that's for 2, that's for 3, that's for 4, 5, 6.5. So he gave me a lot. And when one day they eventually break, because it's inevitable, it's a tool that you use, and when I break them, I snap the metal off and I will finally use the handles, but until then I will be using them bare naked, as I like to call it. So yeah, for the securing the scales, you have these screws. They come in pairs like this, and yeah, you just put them on these two holes, and when you snap it on these two ones. So yeah, that's about this. Another thing I want to mention is that I have very aggressive pick style. Like I really like to put a lot of tension on the locks and a lot of pick pressure, and always that's the reasonable amount, just as much tension as I can get away with, because some locks need feather light tension and I cannot just use very heavy tension on them, but I tend to be on the heavy-handed side. And I want to tell you, these picks are super tough. Like look at this one. You can see how much I've been picking. Like The profile even started to get rounder. Here is the unused profile. You can see how it's flat. This one starts to get rounded because this is actually one of my favorite profiles. This one, I believe, is what I used to pick the hardest wok I've ever picked, the Opnus MMX2. And yeah, that's a very, very nice hook. All of them are mirror finished. You don't need to do anything to them. You just take them and pick. And let's take a look at some of the profiles. I have separated them in three categories: short hooks, short hooks, which are these ones, as you can see, very nice profiles. You don't need all of them, but I decided, since I'm going to buy, I want to get all of them to try them. These are the medium hooks, or what I consider to be medium hooks. And these are the deep hooks, which are very, very handy. I've picked some crazy challenge woks with these deep hooks, and they're very useful. You may notice that some of them have thicker shaft, some of them have slimmer shaft. Some of them are rounded, some of them are flat tipped. So it's all personal preference, but I like having a lot of options. Like in this example, let's take a look at this hook. This hook will get you into very paracentric, thin, tight keyways, while this one is more robust and you can use it for more open keyways with extreme beating. Another thing I want to mention is for the 4 months I've had them, I've picked over 20 woks with them, and most of them are high security. Even 5 of them are actually black belt woks. So I want to talk about that. I have some of the keys for those woks here. As a twin 6K, you can see how very nice beating I have. I believe I used this hook because, as you can see, I can set the jeans pretty easily. Yeah, this is one of the black belt hooks that I picked. This is the Opnus MMX2, which I talked about earlier. It's a high security Japanese wok with 14 levers. Absolutely insane wok. Took me way too much time to be able to open it. And Moki hooks helped me a lot. And yeah, I've also picked like 9 or 10 challenge woks with these tools. And about the aggressive picking style, when I pick challenge woks, I usually go heavy tension, and these hooks, as you can see, some of them are starting to slightly bend, but I've been using them for like a lot. Like I pick some days, I pick from 3 to 4 hours, very intensive picking sessions, and those hooks are just so strong, and the feedbacks is very good. Okay, so let's talk about the cup picks. They are hybrid pick from a hook and a flag. And actually this shortest one is my favorite because I can use it in some dimple woks that have more open QA. Let me find quickly one example. I have one here. Yeah, this is the 1500. It's currently unranked, but it has the typical dimple Yale QA, if the camera focuses for me, in which I can actually use this, or even from this side. But most importantly, these cup flux slash picks are used for high pin count woks, and I've picked 2 of them with them. They're black belt. One of them is the Go V18, which has 3 rows of pins, 18 pins total. And so you can see just how we have the 3 rows. I can pick left, right and top just with one tool. No need to switch mid picking, which makes it a lot easier. And the other one is the Miwa JN or Kaba 20. This one has 4 rows of pins. As you can see, keyweight is pretty populated. And in the same way, if I grab the medium one, I can actually set the top pins, and if I grab the smaller one, I can set the bottom row pins. So yeah, I really wanted to test the limits of those picks, and I can say for a fact that they are totally worth your money. Amazing quality, amazing should I call it customer service, because I got them from Moki, but he's just amazing guy. He uh, responded so quickly to me and shipped the order like in the next day. So yeah, he's amazing. And talking about if you want to get those, so Moki himself is a very busy man, and right now he's working on running his own shop where you will be able to buy his tools and tension wrenches he has. I don't have them yet, but I will buy some soon. And yeah, he's working on his shop, which will be available this year. Just keep waiting, be patient. And for those that cannot wait, the official reseller of Moki Picks and so on is the UK Lockpickers website. I will link it in the description. Also, you can buy scales from Nosu or Hazet's shop. I will link that as well in the description. And one more person that sells them in America, his Moki distributor, is Rubber Band on hooligankeys.com, but right now, as the moment I'm recording this video, he is out of stock, so keep that in mind, please. Okay, so I think that's all I have to say. Just supreme quality, amazing picks, and you just will open so much locks with them. The possibilities are limitless, and I see myself keep using them for a long time. Just look at them, how beautiful they are. And yeah, this is my review of Moki picks. If you want to see me using them, you can check my channel. Most of my recent videos, not all, but most of them, I'm using Moki picks, so you can see them in action if you're interested in that. Also, I have 2 videos of the cup picks as well, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope someone finds this information helpful. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. And this is all from me. Have a nice day and bye bye.